Mabuhay Madayog, may buntag sa atong tanan, and welcome to this month's edition of Pep Talks. It's cold, no? February 13th, Friday the 13th morning. So we'd like to welcome everyone, our media friends and our guests. Of course, Pep Talks is brought to us by the Department of Tourism, Davao Region, and of course, SM Lanang and SM Supermalls. So may buntag sa tanan, I'm Ian Garcia, your moderator. So dito, padugay-dugayon pa, no? Kasi naghantag mga guests karong buntag. With me, kauban ako, on my right is no other than the chairperson on the Committee on Tourism in the Island Garden City of Samal to promote the city's founding anniversary. Kauban nato, Honorable Councilor Clavel Ann David. Ma'am, may buntag, mabuhay madayaw. Ay, may talaga.
Mabuhay Madiyaw Samal, Sir Ian, and to our stakeholders, media friends.
Yes, ma'am. Welcome to Pep Talks. Kauban po nato this morning from Taglukop Estate Vineyard and Winery and Taglukop Strawberry Hills. Also with Infinity Travel. Tama ba, no? We have with us Miss Jennifer Taglukop. Mabuhay Madayaw. Welcome, ma'am.
Mabuhay ug madayaw sa tanan, may buntag.
And they're also part of the upcoming Davao Mega Travel Sale. We'll talk about that later. And of course, kauban po nato our friends from the Philippine Coast Guard Auxiliary 802 Division. We have with us Lieutenant Junior Grade Reverend Benji Lloyd de la Cruz and Miss Malu Pelletier for their upcoming Philippine Coast Guard Community Run event. Now, mabuhay madayaw, may buntag.
Mabuhay madayaw. Thank you so much, SM Lanang, and also to our DOT partner.
And also mabuhay Malayaw everyone, and thank you for having us.
All right, thank you, and welcome once again to Pep Talks to our very special guest this morning. So, unahon na to si Honorable Councilor Clavel. No, ma'am, kabalo ko nga there's a big event in Samal that's happening in 2 weeks' time. No, can you tell us more about it, ma'am?
Okay, thank you, Sir Ian. In behalf of the city government of Island Garden City of Samal, we are happy and proud to announce to you our upcoming 28th founding anniversary. Magsugod ka na, Sir Ian, on February 26 to March 7. We have a theme of Pahiyom sa Kasaulugan, Kadasig sa Kalambuan.
Ayun, and then how many days ba yung event, ma'am? How many?
It's
It's a one day,
a
ma'am?
week-long celebration. It's a week-long celebration, Sir Ian, which we're going to start with a Thanksgiving ceremony. Siyempre, if we have a founding anniversary, una sa tanan, mangayo jutag pasalamat
Pasalamat, no?
sa atuang amahang Dios. And we have also a launching of our grand launching of the enhancement of our Island Garden City of Samal city logo.
Yes, kaya ato pong istoryahan, ano, kaya I'm sure, I think, murag sa next sa itong Pep Talks, mo guest po ta, talk about that, no? Murag mo, ano,
Dili lang na, Sir Ian. We're going to talk also with the launching of the brand name
The brand.
of Samal, Dive into Beauty.
So that's the latest or the newest branding of the Island Garden City of Samal. Pero sa mga events na ito nga i-look forward, ma'am, for the festival, or for the celebration.
So the events of our week-long celebration, aside with the launching of the city logo and the launching of our brand name, we're going to witness also the state of the city address of our beloved city mayor, Mayor Lemuel Toto Reyes. And we have also, Sir Ian, the tourism immersion programs. We have the tree growing initiatives, the coastal cleanup, which will be participated by all the 46 barangays of Island Garden City of Samal, the national agencies, our stakeholders. We have also the trade and livelihood fairs, a job and services opportunities fair. We have also the blood donation drive. We have sports competitions, youth and children's activities, and we have also a food bazaars that will showcase the local products of our beloved island. And di lamang yan, Sir Ian, aduna sabtay bisita, a national artist from Manila, which is one of the highlight of our founding anniversary. And on March 5, we have the coronation nights of our Binibining Island Garden City of Samal 2026. And one of the highlight also on the founding anniversary will be the great fireworks display.
That's something to look forward to. No?
Yes, sir,
Especially ang
Kaya.
fireworks. Wala ba Midrias Davao?
Yes, sir. Dapat mag-add to jud mo sa
We'll get
Samal.
more details about your events. Okay, kabalo ko, excited po ito kung bakong isa to celebrity that you'll be having on your celebration. Mamaya
Kasi-
na ba na, Tony?
Later na siguro,
later na
sir.
lang. Sige,
Or pasurpresa sana para adtuon ug duawon jud
sige.
ang
Mga
Samal.
may mga clues mo ha, taon-taon. No? Of course, we have with us, balikan ko si Counselor, no? We have with us Miss Jen Taglukop. Ma'am Jen, we visited your vineyard no, a few months ago, and I'm very sure na this is one attraction here in the city nga daghan nag-look forward to. Can you tell us more about it? Kung nag-open na ba ni? Is it open to the public?
Ang vineyard is located at Takunan, Davao City. We plan to open it sa March for our Araw ng Davao. It's a harvest festival. I-announce po namang date, kaya depende kung kano sa mahinog ang mga grapes. But we've been planting since 2016. And then we have expansion sa Bukidnon, 10 hectares for ano. So we already have vineyard gihapon. So aside sa Taglukop Strawberry Hills, we have the vineyard in Bukidnon. And in Davao, naatay wine. Pwede ta dito mag tour, wine tasting. So di na kailangan mo adto og Napa or Australia or Europe. So, because every time we travel sa labas, ang maabta na mo kay ang mga Pinoy, we wanted it bugnaw, diba? So, November. During November, upaw na tanan grapes. But here in Davao, we program it na every time you go to the vineyard, naa siya. Naibunga, kaya dili siya tanan sa bayon.
So, dili siya seasonal ang grapes nato dire or
Actually, dili seasonal ang grapes. Ikaw magbuot when ka magpabunga.
okay.
Oh,
Unlike
so
sa
if you
iba
wanted na sa birthday nimo na ibunga, so pwede. So you
Mas
can plant
schedule.
it sa imong backyard and then kay maihap man nimo backyard. So we are planning natin harvest karong araw ng Davao and maybe sa Cagayawan.
Okay. So, we look forward to that. Karong araw ng Davao ba kanang sa pa style ani ma'am when they go inside or when they go to the resort also ba siya like do they pay for an entrance fee or na by free picking or grape picking activity?
Actually, wala pa kayo na but for the soft opening, mga invitational. So we
pa.
have the stamping, grape picking na contest sa mga, like, for families and friends, and then stamping nyo, padaghanay o
Mapamakan.
produce, mapamakan. Okay.
So you show the process no kung sa paghimo sa wine.
Yes. And then, actually, ang ginapromote na dali, we will be selling tickets sa Davao Mega Travel Sale sa Abrisa.
For the opening.
For the openings.
It's
And
something we look forward to. No? Yes, ma'am. Would you like to add, ma'am?
And also the Taglukop Strawberry Hills na atay sale, the Good for Two. Mao ni siya ang pinakabarato na you can enjoy for the whole year na ang validity.
Ang kaning vineyard, ma'am, is it in the same area sa Strawberry Hills? Or
No, the Strawberry
lahi po siya?
Hills is located in Bukidnon.
Time gitong inyong expansion sa Bukidnon sa vineyard?
No, lahi po siya.
Lahi po
Moto
to
siya
siya.
nauna. It's a glamping destination.
Yeah.
And then you can have your ATV, adventure, kung gusto mo mag-relax, naata dito swimming pool, na bugnaw, and then naapot waterfalls na for walking. Oo.
So, makapili ng mga tourists, whether they want to stay there sa city or want to ba dito sa Bukidnon. So, they have choices na with Taglukop Properties. Okay, balikan nato si Miss Jen. Kauban po natin, of course, from the Philippine Coast Guard. No? They're going to have their community run. So, ma'am, can you tell us more about the details kung ano saan ni siya and who can join this community run?
Okay. So, as the representative of the Philippine Coast Guard Auxiliary 802nd Division,
we're proud to bring a community fun run, which will happen on April 19, 2026. That's this year. And that will be held at Freedom Park.
Freedom Park there is a
Yeah,
may Ateneo. Tama
yes
ba?
po, harap ng post office.
Post office. And how can they join, ma'am? Is it open to the public or sa
Yes,
inyo
sir. It's open to the public. This is open from age 5 years old to 65. Why? Because we have a 3-kilometer run, we have a 5-kilometer run, and then we have a 10-kilometer run. So, kaya-kaya po nating lahat. And this activity is aimed to support cleaner coastal areas and also to support our CCAD, which is our coastal community auxiliary division. These are volunteers na nasa tabing dagat talaga. So, sa Samal. Yes, ma'am. Sa Samal po ba ito? So, it's really, so if everybody joins in, it means that you're helping to protect our shores and also to protect yourselves.
Sir Benji, how can they join? Kata gusto, I'm sure kay medyo uso man ang running karon na. If
Yeah,
talagang gusto mo
actually.
join, well, how
Yes,
can
sir.
they
Actually,
enter?
uso kayong running karon, so they can join via online registration, and also we have outlets on site. Pwede sila mo to like Kapsawi is one, Podium in Bahada, all outlets po daw. Like it's everywhere actually.
Okay, so pwede po sa Facebook niyo, no?
Pwede po sa
Just check,
Facebook
no?
po.
Ang,
Our Facebook is the 802nd. Ang page natin is the 802nd.
Our Facebook page is PCGA 802nd Fun Run. So you can look for it and then you can just scan the QR code. So it's easy. So no fuss and it's easy registration.
so no need tumuad to sila. They can just
Oo.
scan the, ano,
Yes,
and then
sir.
they can just register online.
Sir. Yes, sir. So, but if makita naman nila somewhere, there's also posters and they can also scan it from there. Or they can ask the establishment for the registration if they
Okay,
like.
so many ways to register. No?
Yes.
Alright, so karon no, we will open the table for questions from our media friends. Sa ating mga pangutana. Kasi gusto mo, Carlo?
Okay. Right before I ask the question to our first set of guests, let me just greet you mayong adlaw, mabuhay og madayaw gikan sa rehiyon sa Davao. Alright, so unahon sa nako kang konsehal David for the charter day of the anniversary of Igacos. I don't know if you had the liberty to answer this question, but pila ang budget for this year's festivities? And what can, of course, the non-Igacos and the residents of Igacos would expect in celebrating most of the scheduled activities po?
Regarding with the budget, so dili lang ako na siya matubag, Sir Carlo, basi mamali ko no sa figures, but aduna jud may budget intended for that. Rest assured that aside from the local government unit budget, aduna usab kitay mga partners na nagatabang nato on the said event.
Yes. How about sa mga expected VIPs, mga artista nga buot makigsadya for the night? Ambot lang sa apil ba na sa closing ceremonies of the festivities of the charter day?
Yes, appeal na siya, Sir Carlo. Matong giingon ako kaganina na aduna tay surprise guest from Manila, a national artist.
Bawal pa ispill ang tea. But how about katong sa mga candidates of the Binibining Igacos for the record? Unsay pinaka-uniqueness with regards sa ilahang pag-rampa and also sa pagtambong sa mga schedule of activities for that particular pageant?
Come again, Sir Carlo?
For the pageant sa Binibining Igacos po for this year, unsay pinaka-unique kung sa mga kandidata nga mosalmot sa mga scheduled activities po?
So we have 19 Binibining candidates for the Binibining Igacos of Island Garden City of Samal. The coronation lights will be on March 5, Sir Carlo, and we're expecting you that.
Yes, I am also a pageant enthusiast baya. Anyway, lakbit lang ta sa community run. Ma'am, mag-ask with regards sa to ang community run. Ani nga kung situation for what will the participants can expect, and also kung sa may madalit na syempre for the benefit of those nga hatagan og ingon nato nga pasidungog or tabang pod alang sa ato ang mga kaigsuonan.
Okay. First, the first question is unsay ma-benefit or ma-expect sa participants. Actually, what the participants can expect is number one, is they will not only be joining a fun run, but rather they're joining a cause. The cause is for them to be able to help fund our SICAD, which is our Coastal Community Auxiliary Division. Those are the fisher folks. Sa tapad lang gid na siya sa atong mga coastal areas, makahatag ta sa ilaha og boats and life jackets para easier o capable sila whenever na ay mga disaster o mga kinahanglan during the time na mag-save sila. Kaya sila maging mauna dito. So ato gid silang enable na mas maging magaling sila when it comes to saving lives. Second is, ang question nimo is, unsay ma-expect kung asa maadto ang kuan. Again, it will go to our coastal community fisher folks. Yes. So dito sila. And of course, they will expect a fun time during the event. They can bring their friends, their family, their kids, even as young as 5 years old to join in para at least maging masaya.
Yes. Is there something to add, sir?
In addition lang ng konti, sir. Kahapon kasi somebody asked us, like, kung mag-donate ba daw, kasi nangyari daw last time, nag-donate sila ng boat and then murang naglagutay kay nagselos ng uban. This time, if we will be donating something, it will not be donated to a person or an individual, but to the group. Ang ilahang hamon is to give them as a group sa ilahang sikan, no?
Ma'am, to be specific po, no, unsa may ingon natong mga katong first, second or third na mga ranking kung baga kung naay prize.
Yes, that's a very good question, Sir Carlo. Actually, we have prizes, but we will be posting that on our Facebook page para at least meron tayong pasabog para sa next week.
Yes, okay. Sige. I'll reserve my
Dapat
questions.
mag-reserve na talaga.
I will reserve other questions to the other media.
Thank you.
Okay, napatay questions? Gio, na question? Gio from Mindanao Times.
Lolo. Sa Coast Guard po, ma'am, yung fun run. How many runners are you expecting for the event po?
For the event, we're expecting 600 to 700 runners po.
So, as of now, ma'am, ilan na ang naka-register po?
As of this time, sir, we only have more or less 500 and there are more coming in. So most likely kasi sa atin, pag runners, they don't register immediately right now. Magre-register sila a month or a few weeks before. So we're expecting that there will be more who will be registering as well.
You mentioned kanina, ma'am, no, it's family-friendly din tong event. Can you mention all the runs, ma'am? Yung 3 kilometers, may 5 pa, may 10.
Okay. So for the race categories, we have a 3 kilometer. So pwede lang with the father or the mother yung mga bata. And then we have the 5 kilometer and the 10 kilometer. The 3 kilometer will be coming from Freedom Park to Chowking Bahada. The 5 kilometer will be from Freedom Park to Ian Towers. And then the 10 kilometers is Freedom Park to Toyota Lana.
And ano, ma'am, no? This is a fun run for a cause. So, ano din siya, ma'am? Fundraising event din po.
Yes, sir. It's a fundraising event because we wanted to support as 802nd Division Auxiliary. We are volunteers, Uniform PCGA. So we would like to help yung ating SICAD, which is the Coastal Community Auxiliary Division na mga volunteers. Yung sa coastal areas talaga. They are a group of people already under PCGA.
The beneficiaries are yung nag-work sa coastal.
Yes, sir. Sila talaga. The fisher folks and the community there na integrated na sa Coast Guard Auxiliary 802nd Division.
Last question, ma'am. So, sa mga gusto mag-join, ma'am, what's the fee po?
Oh, that's a very good question. The fees to join, to register is for 3 kilometers, it's only 800. For 5 kilometers, it's only 900. And then for the 10 kilometers, it's only 1,100. But if you register for 10, there will be one free one. So if you register with a group, that would be better.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, do the papay questions? Yes? From UNTV?
Good morning, Gladys from UNTV. For Samal Island, I'd like to ask, how are we going to highlight the island itself para to attract more tourists from the founding anniversary?
Okay. To attract tourists in Samal Island for our founding anniversary, within our week-long celebration, makita nato na haom gayud kaayo ang among aktibidades, no? Na nagka-connect siya ngadto sa turismo. Why? We have the immersion program that is participated by all the public officials of Samal Island. Kaning tulo ka adlaw, ang atong mga bisita usaban the stakeholders, one of the event of this is the island hopping. So through this, we could able to experience kung unsa ang beauty sa ato ang pinalanggang isla. And the major activities of the said week-long celebration, as I presented a while ago, we have the coastal cleanup, we have the tree growing initiatives, we have the trade and livelihood fairs. We have also the presentation of the local products of Island Garden City of Samal. Kana siya, pag anaa din ha ang atuang mga bisita mismo sa maong selebrasyon, mabati nila kung unsa kalami ang mga pagkaon sa Samal Island. Kung unsa katamis ang produkto sa Samal Island. Like ang atong ikapanghambog na ang atong mangga sa Samal, lami kay siya kanon Sir Ian. Ang uban na mo adto dito makaingon jud na pinakatamis sa tanang mangga na akong natilawan.
Ma'am, also, I'd like to know, do we have maybe estimated number of local tourists and foreign tourists expected to visit the island come the event?
From our data, ang atong makita for a year, we have expected tourists na nagabisita sa atong isla kada tuig 700,000 more or less. But on the week-long celebration, we are hopeful na daghan jud, pero sikat na ang Samal nga ang pila taas kaayo even without events. So for sure, the week-long celebration, punon pagayod ka na og mga turista og mga bisita. Yes?
Sorry, one last. I believe last year, March 7 was actually declared as a special non-working holiday
Yes,
in
ma'am.
celebrations charter or founding anniversary of Samal Island. So I'd like to know if they have any idea if mahitabo ba sa siya on this for this year.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, it's another holiday for March 7. So, mo na nga ang mga Samalenyo, especially the students, malipay jud kaayo, no? Kay it's a holiday and they could able to join the parade. All of the schools of Island Garden City of Sama, the agencies also, and our stakeholders.
Okay, I guess that would be all for my end. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
We have a question from RA. RA Sata from the news.
Good morning kay Ma'am Taglupo po. Ma'am, pila ka hektarya gani ang inyong vineyard sa Takunan?
Takunan is 4 hectares.
For
4.
Ako 4 hectares, ma'am, pila ana ang natamnan og grapes o pila ang inyong production, ma'am?
Actually, tanang harvest is ginahimo namang wine sa karon. So, we're not selling grapes. Kung makita ninyo sa Facebook, wala pa may nag-advertise because we're not yet open, but it's a wedding destination also. Na, it's just like an hour away from the city. Pwede mo mag-birthday dito, meetings, and pwede siya mga birthdays. So, we planned na naanay wine tasting po dito, mura kag naa sa Europe ang feel. So, naa ka sa Davao City part. Pag naa ka dito, nakaasa ko. Di ba, Sir Ayan?
So are you selling the wines commercially na or
Yes, as of now, we are selling the ice wine, the strawberry ice wine. But the grape wine, we have the red wine and the white wine. Ginatigom pa na to for our grand opening. But when you visit the vineyard, makita ninyo dito. Because we are planning also to have the wine museum. So makita dito ang process sa grapes, paano magtanom, and then the wine.
Ma'am, give us an idea kung usang production sa inyo ang wine karon, usang proseso ani.
Kung how many bottles, you mean?
Oo.
Sa karon, we haven't bottled everything kay wala pa may fix na name. But ang data is siguro mga around 10,000 bottles ang ready
That's
for bottling.
10,000.
Na naa siya sa barrels and naa siya sa containers.
Kinsa yung target market ani
Local tourists and tourists coming to Davao.
pero clarification na po mo nagabaligya sa inyong wine, ma'am.
Ang grape wine, wala pa. But we have, if you want to taste the wine, naatay wine tastings. You can taste like, we have the red wine, the white wine, the rosé, the moscato. We also have the red wine, the chocolate wine. So, local cacao blended with the red wine. So, tanan local.
Ma'am, first time ba ni na ay farmer from Mindanao nga nagaproduce og wine made of grapes, and then first time pud ba ni for a Mindanaoan venture na mag-sell commercially og kana na wine?
I think it's not only in Mindanao but in the Philippines
Pag
na
in Mindanao
from vine to bottle.
Oo.
Yeah, because usually like ano lang siya, backyard, but this one is commercially grown. And then question, nganong makabuhat? My husband, siya ang nag-eskwela, and then our eldest son also is studying winemaking and vineyard management in Australia.
Where po?
Australia.
Australia.
And then akong husband is the one who is doing the winemaking. Sa US naman po graduate.
Ma'am, baka na kayo ma-share usay vision sa inyong family po, like say 5 years from now for your wines po.
Since Davao, daghan ta tourist sa Davao, but few lang ato ang destination. No? So this would be one of the tourist destination, additional tourist destination in Davao City na we can be proud of because tatak Pinoy, and then but the quality is pang international.
International. So, parang safe to say, ma'am, na part of your vision will be to compete with the Goliaths in the industry, wine industry,
No,
say 10
not-
years from now.
No, not really. Kay dari pa lang sa local kulang na. So we don't plan also to like sell it sa mga grocery stores or whatever. So the tourists will come to our place and taste the wine.
Ma'am,
Wow.
pila ka years na nag-grow po, inyong family nag-grow og grapes?
Since 2016.
2016.
Yeah, it started like a hobby lang yun sa family. Kaya wala man good siya grapes dari sa Davao, diba? And it's so hard for us Filipinos na mamasahe paglayo just to see the grapes yun na ano.
As you said, ma'am, wala grapes sa Davao. How did you learn the art of grape making po? Asa din niyo siya natunan o unsay mga challenges na nakita ninyo?
Actually, we have a travel agency since 2010. So every time we travel, we go to the vineyards sa US, sa Europe, and even in Australia, even in Thailand. So we are like every time we go sa labas, makaanata ng nganong ang Pinoy lang sige adto dito. Why not make a destination here sa Philippines na kita naman po ng ato because our country is very feasible gid siya to grow grapes. So naatay mga variety na gikan sa Australia, Europe, Italy, we have also the Moscato na. And not all pod na among gitanom since 2016 is mamunga. Because dili nga siya pwede diri sa ato ang lugar. We have to take note na wala tay winter, diba? So, we prune the grapes kanang upawon gyud nimo siya na i-imitate nimo ang winter para siya mamunga. Kasi kung dili nimo siya tanggalon, imagine nimo ang isa ka punuan sa grapes. Tanggalon nimo na wala isang dahon na mabilin. Oo, para siya mo bunga. And then when we started, medyo ang mamunga gani siya gisa kay ang varieties, pangit ang variety ba? So, we really have to plant a good variety sa grapes para maka-produce ta og lami pod na wine. So, if you want to have a Moscato wine, you have to plant Moscato grape. Kung gusto ka Cabernet, plant po ka Cabernet. Oo. So, mo na ang mga klase-klase. Like, gusto ka Shiraz, and then you have to plant Shiraz.
Ma'am, usa gid ang target sa Taglub aside sa tourism, paunsa ang target sa Taglub Farms for your wine venture?
Target market, you
I
mean?
mean, yung vision ninyo or goal ninyo aside sa tourism po.
We have to produce a world-class quality wine na something to be proud of as Pinoy.
Yeah, uniquely Davao.
Uniquely Davao.
Ma'am, ano nakitaan ninyo og nakitaan ninyo og need nga kailangan mag-expand sa Bukidnon?
Because one sa Davao, medyo saturated na ang area, diba? And then, mahal po kayo ang yuta dari. In Bukidnon, if you know the Taglukop Strawberry Hills, mga 6 kilometers away from there, dako pa kayang area and pwede pa mag-expand. And the weather sa Bukidnon is cooler than Davao. Ang grapes po dito mas sweeter because it's a highland. And then, dugay siya mahinog but lami siya. Mas crispy ang iyang grapes and sweet.
Thank you kay sa Samal. Ma'am, like,
Yes.
I think 2028 mag-open na ang Davao Samal Bridge. So,
Yes.
how is Samal preparing for that? And paano po ninyo ma-manage ang over-tourism? Kasi mo na naging problema a few years ago, like for example sa Boracay. How are you preparing for that?
Okay, thank you, sir. We're expecting for that, sir, no, na on 2028 or 2029, mahuman na ang bridge. So first, the security itself, amo ang pangandaman. We will be requesting the national to increase padungagan ang ato ang ilang pagbutang o mga pulisya sa Island Garden City of Samal. But the Samal is so ready kayo ang Samal in terms with the waste management. Og amo ana usab na ginaplanuhan ug amo anang ginapangandaman na walay traffic na mahitabo ni ana. But for now, I cannot disclose first, but it's part already of our executive legislative agenda ang pagpangandam sa umaabot na bridge sa Island Garden City of Samal.
Pero any specific steps po kung paano ninyo ma-handle ang over-tourism? The problem po sa waste disposal.
In the problem of waste disposal, aduna mi dako na luna, sir, nagiandam para ni ana, and that is already owned by the city government of Igacos. So, enough na para kung magdagsa ang mga turista, enough na kung madungagan ang mga residente sa Igacos.
Dakong luna, you mean dumping site?
Yes, sir. The site itself. And nagdagdag ni og mga trucks for collecting of the garbage.
Karon ba ma'am, sa mga existing problems na nakita ninyo brought about by tourism sa Samal?
One of the existing problem is the taas na pila sa pagtabok sa Samal, which ato nang ma-resolve pag-abot na sa bridge.
Pero sa problema po sa, for example, environment.
In the environment itself, I can proudly say na wala may nagka-problema ni ana, no? Kay parte manggod sa programa gayon sa gobyerno sa Samal ang pagmaintenar na atua gayud na mamaintenar ang kalimpyo. And aside from that, our resort owners are very obedient og nagtabang gayud sila ngadto kanato na atuang mapreserba ang atuang environment. So, with the Department of Education, they're so active also in promoting and in protecting our environment.
Ma'am, madungog lang ko, ma'am, no, regarding sa pagdagsa sa tourist ba. Kasi when Boracay katong pag-rehab nila, before they reopen Boracay, nag-set na sila og carrying capacity for the island. Napo ba yung hindi mo sama in preparation for the opening of the new bridge?
Yes, sir. Ug amo anang a series of meetings at the Committee on Environment and the Committee on Tourism.
Okay, we have a friend from
Okay, good morning.
Sunshine.
Kay Ma'am Councilor, I'm Agnes Flor from the XRD SMNI. Ma'am, nabanggitan na kasi kanina, then yung regarding sa napakahabang traffic po, pila na masasakyan pagpupunta ng Samal. Then sabi ninyo, yung hihintayin pa yung bridge na matapos, completion by 2028 or 2029. So, ngayon ma'am, 2026, ano po yung napaboylaing solusyon na pwede mahimo ma'am para po yung mga pupunta ng Samal, diligid ka ng mag-spend o taas kayo ng oras sa pila, especially yung mga nakasasakyan, then or advice ma'am sa mga pupunta ng Samal ma'am or yun lang po. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for that question, ma'am. If you could still remember, a year ago, daghan kaayog mga posting no sa SOCMED na nagareklamo sila that we waited for 3 to 4 hours. So, unta makaabot na lang daw sila sa Mati ana na oras or makaabot sila sa Jensan. So, right away, sa dihang nabasa na sa tuang pinalanggang Mayor Toto Reyes, so with our Vice Mayor Richard Gandulman, the rest of the members of the 10 City Council, we among gitawag ang atensyon sa atuang duha ka mga ferry boat operators. Og salamat kaayo na sila mitabang gayud kanato. So instead kay amo ang nakita og ilahang nakita na kung duha lamang ka ferry boat ang magdagan sa usa ka adlaw, mao na ang resulta nga taas kay ang pila and it can cause traffic. So, after ni Ana, ang ilahang gihimo is for a day, adunay upat ka ferry boat na nagadagan ug paspas na. Ug inyong maobserbahan karon, wala na mo'y makita jud ug wala na yaw-yaw sa SOCMED na nagulat sila og 3 to 4 hours tungod kay ang atong mga public officials sa ato ang pinalanggang isla is very hands-on in terms na naa sila mabasahan ng mga reklamo, gina-address dayon kana na problema.
Last lang ma'am, advice po or paalala sa mga maadto sa Samal new upcoming event po.
Okay. Advice na ako is please monitor on our page. We have a Facebook page in Samal Island na diin amo ang gina-announce na ang May West gamay og pila dinhi, ang Davsam taas-taas ang pila para we will be guided, no? But rest assured that we will also monitor on that and we will also coordinate with the 2 ferry boat operators na ang atong mga turista, ang atong mga bisita, dili pod ma-stress in entering Island Garden City of Samal.
So, adunay real-time na update na ma'am sa barge services.
Ang ato ang barge services is it's 24 hours, but kung maabot na unya sa 11 in the evening, so aduna na siya 1 hour interval. But kani ang ma-assure na mo, pag adunay events, daghang sakyanan, walang 1 hour interval. Kay ang ato ang mga ferry boats operators, so with the crew, ug ato ang mga boat captains, ila jung gi-assure me, so with the managers, na if tan-aw na mo, na daghan gayud ang magsulod, so we will not wait for the 1 hour interval. Para dili maglisod usab ang atong mga turista o dili gutomon sa paghulat.
Alright, mabalaan na ito na karong weekend, okay? It's going to be a semi-long weekend, okay? We'll
Yes,
skip on
sir,
the Monday, so I'm sure daghan mo atong samal this weekend for the weekend. Alright,
Thank
so
you, Sir Ian.
before we proceed with our next set of guests, I'd like to thank again our first set of guests. Of course, si Councilor and si Miss Jen, and of course, our friends from the Coast Guard. Maraming salamat for joining us this morning. Ano na pa ba yung gusto madungag na information or you'd like to share to the public?
Okay, Sir Ian. Last is Duaw, Lantaw, sa ika-28 katuig na progresibong Island Garden City of Samar.
Thank you very much, Councilor David and Miss Jen.
Okay, I'm inviting everyone to join us, visit us in Abriza Mall, Davao Mega Travel Sale on February 27 to March 1. Kung gusto mo palit o pinakabarato na travel deals and packages, see us in Abriza.
Miss Malu and Sir Danji.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. And I would like to invite everybody for the Philippine Coast Guard 802 Auxiliary Division. It's a community fun run this coming April 19. Let's run for safer seas and for safer shores. Register now.
So just like what Miss Malu said, I am inviting everyone, join us with our fun run. Managan kita managan para sa tuang kadagatan. Good morning.
Yes, salamat and let's support the respective events. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Magpa-pictures ata before we proceed with our next set of guests. Okay, so we'll proceed now with our second set of guests. I'd like to call in our friends from Panabo City, the CIO acting LEDIPO, Mr. Michael Angelo Rosueño, and from Daya Farm Adventures of Banay Banay, we have Sir Amir Aramis and Mama Eileen Makusang, and from Base Camp Davao, si Jack Martin Berdos. Join us here in front, please. All right. So once again, welcome to our friends, to our guests, and our media friends. And magpadayon na to pep talks for our second set of guests. Kauban na to on my right is from the city of Panabo. We have with us Mr. Michael Angelo Rosueño. May budag, mabuhay madayaw, sir.
May buntag, Sir Ian, everyone. Maayong buntag, mabuhay madayaw. I'm Michael Rosueño from Panabo City.
Just give us an idea kung sa
Okay.
inyong
Sorry.
event.
Na ako karon dire kay we will promote our 25th araw ng Panabo. No, it's our silver jubilee and it's our time po nga mag-introduce sa inyo og new na mga events sa amoang syudad sa Panabo. We have different events. Actually, our staff from the tourism office will distribute copies of the calendar of activities. Isa sa mga kanina mo ang araw ng Panabo, sir, araw man lang ni pero isa ni siya kabulan, no? So we will start from March 1 to March 30. We have different programs na amo ang ready. Gawa sa araw celebration, we will also be celebrating Women's Month because March is Women's Month. We have the State of the Women's Address, and we will award 10 Women of the Year. Second, we will also celebrate the Fire Prevention Month. So naapod tay combat challenge nagi-spearhead sa ato ang BFP. And we will also have Rabies Prevention Month, no? Kami Fun Dog Show. So kanang tulo ka mga activities with it for March, isagol na mo siya sa mong araw ng Panabo activities. So we have activities ranging from sports and health. Naapod may mga activities on for educators, for stakeholders namo sa Panabo. We will also award outstanding Panaboans for their contribution to the community. And napod may free concerts by national artists from sa March 1 and March 30. Dili sa namo panganlon sir ha kay wa pa may ka-down.
Siguro doon sa
We will just announce that through our social media pages, no, sa Tourism and Information. And lastly, we will also celebrate beauty. So with me are our candidates, sir, of our Binibining Panabo 2025, Queen of Panabo 2025, and Ginoong Panabo 2025. So, pwede na ko sila introduce.
Can we request them to
Okay, so for Binibining Panabo, we have a representative from one of our barangays, si Jelaine Bolibol. We have our representative from one of our barangays also, from Barangay San Vicente, Filipina, Queen Fel, sa Queen of Panabo. And sir, I don't know if you've seen him, no? He's one of our media here in Davao region, no? From PTV Davao, Ginoong Panabo, candidate, si Israel Dumaulao, no? So, yan, pwede na ko ihatag ang mic sa ila, sir.
Maybe they can say a little something.
So, hello, good morning, everybody. So, as what Sir Michael mentioned earlier, I am representing the Binibining Panabo 2026. I am Jillian Catherine Bolibol, and I would like to take this opportunity also to encourage everybody to watch our preliminary night scheduled on March 19, 2026, and also the Binibining Panabo Coronation Night on March 29, 2026. And join us as we celebrated our 25th Araw ng Panabo. Thank you so much.
Good day, everyone. Mabuhay ug madayaw sa tanan. I am Fel Gulyeban, and in behalf of my Queen of Panabo 2026 candidates, I am inviting everyone to witness the celebration of beauty and diversity, highlighting the LGBTQ or the rainbow community, what we can offer, and catch our coronation night on March 27th, and it will be held at Panabo Multipurpose Gym.
Hello everyone, I am Israel Dumaulao. It feels kinda weird na ako ang gina-interview because most of the time I am the one who is doing the interviews as a media practitioner. But I am Israel Dumaulao. I am one of the candidates for the Ginoong Panabo 2026. So it's been around 3 years, I believe, since Ginoong Panabo. It was Ginoong Panabo 2022. So we're excited to showcase an array of different men that we can take inspiration from, they can take reflection from, and it's really about the celebration of the Silver Jubilee of Panabo City. And we have prepared so much, and we have prepared such hard work to create beautiful event for Panabo City.
Yes, Correction Day, sir, 2026,
Yes.
celebrating our 25th year as a city.
Abi na ko mga winners ay sila. Kandidata pa rin.
Candidates
But
pa lang
they
yan, sir.
all look like and sound like winners. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. Alam mo ko palingkura sa sila. Okay. Tapoy maglindog. Okay, so we'll proceed to, of course, isa sa mga, thank you so much, Sir Michael. You'll get more details later sa festival. No? Isa sa mga nag-trending na mga destinations din sa Davao region, especially sa Banay-Banay, Davao Oriental, no, is kaning Daya Farms. And of course, Sir Amir and Mama Hilly, can you tell us more about your farm? Kay katungin nyo hang rainbow style, ba tawag na to? Okay, marang nag-trending to siya sa social media.
Mabuhay og madayaw. Daghang salamat, Sir Idol Ian. I am Amir Alamis, Tourism Officer of the Local Government Unit of Banay-Banay. Partner LGU sa Department of Tourism sa Davao Adventure Challenge. So sa munisipyo sa Banay-Banay, doon na tayo tulo ka adventure destinations. Doon na tayo Kagan Dinagsaan Peak, Sandunganan Peak o ang Daya Farm and Adventure. So kauban ako ang owner of the Daya Farm and Adventure, si Ma'am Maylin.
Mabuhay og madayaw. Assalamualaikum. I am Mylene, representative from Daya Farm and Adventure. We are one of the partner in the Davao Adventure Challenge Season 2. Our resort is offering a nature and adventure destination. And of course, you will also be exposed in a little bit of culture of the Kagan people of Davao. So we have different activities in Daya Farm and Adventure where you can enjoy with your family and friends. And of course, we also cater to different events such as corporate gatherings, weddings. So our activities ranges from the one Sir Ian mentioned, the rainbow slide and trending because of the feature of our mga vloggers. And of course, we have the adventurous ATV ride. And we also have target shooting. We also have a river trekking. And sir, I would like to take this opportunity to promote our upcoming activity, which will be the pilot of our Daya Farm and Adventure Trail. And we will be having a trail run which will be on March 28, and the actual one will be on March 29. So we are inviting every trail runners enthusiasts to join the events because marami po kayong makikita. We also partner with our partner here, Sandunganan, as part of the trail run destination. And the run have categories of 5 kilometer, 10 kilometer, and 21 kilometers. So sa Daya, marami kayong makikita at marami kayong may enjoy. We have a tagline, sir, nasa Daya ang saya. So hopefully, everyone can visit the farm and enjoy the nature and adventure activities.
Sa Daya Farm, ang naka-register na activity for the Davao Adventure Challenge is the ATV ride na ba or napailayan activities?
Yes, sir. The one registered in the Davao Adventure Challenge activity is the ATV ride, which consists of 20 points. So, kung sumasali po kayo sa Davao Adventure Challenge at nakapunta kayo ng Daya Farm and avail of our ATV ride, 20 points po. Register lang po kayo doon sa website ng Davao Adventure Challenge. And of course, isa po talaga sa na-challenge din namin during the validation of the Davao Adventure Challenge is the downloading of picture. Dapat po yung picture po is from Daya Farm and Adventure din and you're enjoying the activity po.
Dito mismo dapat sa site, no? During the activity, a photo taken.
Oo, yes po. Dapat mag-photo kayo and then you upload it during your validation of the Davao Adventure Challenge.
Balik na kay Sir Amir. So far, Sir Amir, kumusta man ang reception sa mga turista nato? Katong nato na-identify ng mga sites. Nidaghan ba ang mga nangadto because of the Davao Adventure Challenge?
Yes, and magpasalamat kami ani sa Department of Tourism no, nga na-appeal ang 3 sites nato sa Banay-Banay kay nag-doble o say mag-triple pa ang atong tourist arrivals. By the way, open lang ang atong peaks nato, Sandunganan Peak and Kagan Dinagsaan Peak during weekends and holidays.
So, buwan po siya. Nakaschedule lang ang opening sa trail to the peaks.
Yes, sir. Nindot good nga program sa Department of Tourism kay gawa sa ma-promote ang among lugar, makuha po na mo ang feedback sa mga hikers nato. Kay matud pa, naadaw ta karon sa running era. No, uso karon ng mangatkat ug bukid, moadto sa peak. That is why imbitahan ta mong tanan kay pag naa mo sa peak dito sa Sandunganan o sa Kagan Dinagsaan Peak, makita ninyo ang 360 degrees na panoramic view sa Davao Gulf o sa mountains na palibot usab niini sa Banay-Banay.
Nice kayo dito. Very scenic. Yes. Okay. We'll get more details. Yes. Later. No?
Yes, sir. I would like to add, sir, we are taking this opportunity to thank the DOT Region 11 for including us in the Davao Adventure Challenge because it paved the way to direct the tourists in our community because the Maputi in Banay-Banay is a not known destination, and with us included in this Davao Adventure Challenge Season 2, it gave us increase in the tourist arrival and made our destination unknown to the tourists.
Banay-Banay, naging po karon, one of the most visited areas in Davao Oriental.
Yes, sir.
Because of these
Adventure
activities.
stuff po.
Adventures. So, continue ta sa adventure, gikan sa bukid, daog ta sa sapa. We have with us from the base camp Davao, si Jack Berdos. Of course, they're specializing in whitewater rafting. So, tell us more about inyong activity, especially this is part also of the Davao Adventure Challenge.
Yes. Thank you, Sir Ian. Mabuhay Madayaw. My name is Jack Berdos. The operations manager of Base Camp Davao. We are the sole whitewater rafting service provider there sa whole Davao region. So, kini nga to ang activity na gina-offer is credited syempre sa DOT 11 and part siya sa again, Davao Adventure Challenge from Season 1 pa up to karong Season 2. And kung mo-avail mo o mo-register mo sa Davao Adventure Challenge and then ma-avail ninyo ang rafting, that's gonna be 40 points na medyo dako-dako po dyan na points na makuha ni mo mag-avail. And i-grab na lang po na ako ang chance karon opportunity para sa mga locals kay gina-target gihapon nato ato mga locals, especially Davao region na mga citizen. We have our regular rate there is 2,200 per person na siya, included na tanan package from transportation to the meals and everything. But karong March 22, we will have an Araw ng Davao rafting promo which is ano na lang 1,000 pesos na lang siya. Okay siya na discount and pwede kayo niyo na ma-avail and as part of Davao Adventure Challenge maka-claim mo dito, ma-validate na to ang inyong points and kana dako na siya na dako na siya na tabang ang points put sa Davao Adventure Challenge.
This is on March 22, no?
March 22, sir, yan. For
So,
Araw ng Davao.
Pwede na mag-book in advance or?
Yes, pwede kayong mag-book in advance. Mas recommended na to advance yun. Labo na kayo sa promo. Kay, ano siya, first come, first serve basis. And pas-pas kayo siya mahurot since barato kayo siya.
Super kabarato. Mas barato pa ni siya than, say, 15 years ago.
Yeah, sa pinakauna na rate na 1.5 per person.
Alright, so ito i-open ng questions to our media friends. Do you have mga questions? Carlo?
As usual, again, I would first greet mayong adlaw, mabuhay ug madayaw. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Yes, I have to pay respects kasi Muslim. But anyway, to the tourism officer Banay-Banay po, kanilang comparative sa mga tourist arrivals as for last year compared to 2024, nabay increase or steady gihapon ang maong number of tourist arrivals nga niabot sa municipality of Banay-Banay, Davao Oriental?
Actually, sir, pag-launch na to last August sa Davao Adventure Challenge, nagdubli ang amo ang tourist arrivals.
Nice.
Oo.
Okay,
So,
for what percent?
siguro na sa mga 120%.
Nice. So how can, of course, mga non-Dabawenyos, non-Daporenyos alike to, syempre nga, dunay mga tourist spots na inyong ma-detect, especially katong mga newly discovered nga dunay potential nga mahimong attraction sa municipality of Banay-Banay po. The potential po. How can the non-Davao Oriental people could visit katong sa municipality at katong mga tourist spots nga madiscover pa lamang po, sir?
Okay, so naatay Facebook page no sa tulo na to ka mga destinations. naapod day duha ka tour operators nga naga-operate sa atuang duha ka peak and Davao New Tour Services. So pwede nila i-visit ang page sa Davao New Tour Services, pwede sila dito mag-book. And by the way, barato lang ang entrance dito sa peak na to, no? For Kagan Dinagsaan Peak, it's 350 pesos inclusive of tour guide. And in Sandunganan Peak is 350 pesos po, including tour guide o ang ride from the jump off area. And by the way, 40 points sa Sandunganan Peak, no, ang makredit sa Davao Adventure Challenge, and 30 points sa Kagan Dinagsaan Peak.
To Sir Resueño, regarding sa charter day sa month-long araw ng Panabo, mara ba gihapon ang budget for this year or nabay significant increase or decrease nga budget nga gi-allocate for most of the schedule of activities po?
We have a significant increase. Actually, I think it's 100% increase. No, let's say from 4 million to around 8 to 9 million increase ang budget. That excluding the support of our sponsors.
But what can, of course, the non-Panaboans alike na buot makiga-participate sa most of the festivities of the Araw ng Panabo?
Well, there are interesting na mga activities ito that I think attract first our investments. We have our Agri-Trade Expo, which will be held at the Agria Event Center. It's part of Agria Nature Park. It's a new event center in Panabo City. So it's, I think, if naamoy copy sa among calendar of activities, nasa sa first week of March. So naay mga local products na mo diha and also mga training seminars on entrepreneurship. That's a 3-day event. And also we have historical exhibit at Panabo Gym. It's also a 3-day event featuring the history of Panabo as part of then Davao, then Tagum, then how it became an independent municipality, then into a city. So there are a lot of photos there that you can see, no? As isa pod kanang we will also feature it as the last last frontier man siguro kato sa Battle of Ising, no? During the World War II, no? As Ising was part of Panabo. And dami fun run activity, no, sponsored by a private organizer. And of course, the free concerts, March 1 and March 30.
Okay.
With fireworks display.
Okay. With the kind indulgence and the time management, I would like to call the candidates of Binibining Panabo, Ginoong Panabo, and Reyna ng Panabo. If you would me, I would really ask.
You should test their eloquence, Sir Carlo.
Their intelligence. Anyway, I would give my ample time kay one question per candidate. Hello, nice to see you, Jillian Bolibol in person.
Hello, nice to see you again, Sir Carlo.
Mabuhay Madaya once again, but I would give my one question to you as a Panaboan yourself. How can you expect that what resembles your personality to what Panabo is right now?
Well, actually, I am taking Bachelor of Public Administration right now, and I think that one value I have right now is leadership, and I would connect it to our Mayor Lampagos, Jose Lampagos. We are very fortunate also that Panabo City has great leaders who never cease to provide proactive solutions through policy making and also through the different activities we have right now since we are celebrating 25th Araw ng Panabo. And I think through that, we could be able to unite all the Panaboans to join us in celebrating this silver jubilee of our beloved city. And I think that with my leadership, I could be able to use this platform also to encourage every youth, especially our youth, to be involved, informed, and also involved in meaningful discussions we have here in Panabo City so that we could be able to have a great impact to our city to become more progressive in the nearest future.
To Reyna ng Panabo, same question. In what personality can you resemble to what Panabo is right now?
Well, one personality would probably be like a fighter,
I personally believe that we Panaboans, we have been challenged in a lot of times, and in our current situations, I believe that us being Panaboans, being a fighter, I think this is something that we can showcase in every struggles that we face in our daily lives. Okay. Last to Israel Damaulao, the friend of Queenie Marie Dacchio, with our regards from her. Pero my question that I like to ask, nahiya po na pinasay ni, in your personality right now and in your current situation as a traveler, as a host, as a news reporter and anchor, in what essence can a Panaboan be in order to become an inspiration?
Yes. As a TV reporter in the media industry, I have seen a lot of stories, a lot of perspectives from different cities, different places. And I feel like Panabo City have always been that city that strives and thrives. And what is beautiful about the Silver Jubilee is that we are preparing a lot of things for not just to the Panaboans, but also to the tourists that will come to witness the potential and to witness what Panabo City can offer. And I think with the preparation of my candidates from Binibini to Queen of Panabo and Traginoong Panabo, I feel like we all had our fair share of hard work and preparations. We just had our video shoot last week, and we'll have our photo shoot tomorrow. So it's really a hard work each and every day, a lot of sacrifices, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears for the preparation. And we have a lot of events as well for the month-long celebration of the silver anniversary of Panabo City. And I feel like to strive and thrive, Panabo City have always been a city of a lot of potential and a lot of excellence. And it shows to our candidates and it shows to the coming celebration of Panabo City. And we are just so excited to share with you what we have prepared and what we are preparing for the incoming Silver Jubilee.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Mga winners na, no? Kay Pangutana Carlo. Yeah, do you have more questions sa ang media friends? Yes, ma'am.
Good morning, Nenen Aninyan po of DXRD Sunshine Radio. Kay Sir Amir, Sir, because giingon nimo kaganina nga ang mga activities is Davao Adventure. Sir, are we prepared or at your end? Because dili kanang unpredictable gani ang weather and the situation. Na ba tay mga precaution measures for our kanang ato ang mga tourists and our participants sa events regarding if na ay mga mahitabong untoward events nga wala na to gidahog nga matunong sa inyong ano nga event po.
Okay, daghang salamat ma'am. So scheduled ang ato ang hike no sa Banay-Banay, and we are fully coordinating with the Municipal Disaster Risk and Reduction Management Office, no. Pag mag-declare ang MDRRMO na dili pwede pasakahan kay at risk, so wala na to ginapadayon ang hike po dito ma'am.
Sir, if ever kasi na mga bookings na magbayad sila daan, naabay refund if dili madayon ang event because of the untoward incidents, whatever. Mostly mauna ang pangutana sa tanang mga gustong mo participate.
Okay ma'am. Actually, ang role dito sa site nato, Sandunganan o Dinagsaan Peak is actually a community-based tourism, no, run by our Kagan indigenous cultural communities. And ang naghahatod sa guest nato dito ma'am is mga tour organizers nato from Davao City, Tagum City, Panabo, and nearby cities. So katong mga tour organizers, sila ang naga-organize sa tour. So sila ang naga-connect, naga-engage sa mga tourist nato. So sila ang nagadala sa guest nato dito sa atuang lugar. So doon na sila yung mga internal agreements sa ilang guest na in case of untoward events, no, kusog ang ulan, na ay bagyo. So ang depende na sa ano ma'am sa tour organizers nga nagadala sa ilaha.
So dili sila mo diretso sa
ano sir, sa, LGU, sa tour organizer.
Yes, ma'am. Really, ma'am. Oh.
Kay Sir Rilampagos po,
Mayor na muna, ma.
Sir Michael. Sir, kung saan highlight sa araw ng Panabo?
Kato ma'am, na-mention na ako, ganihan ma'am nga na aming mga different socio-cultural activities. And we also included the activities for Women's Month, fire prevention, and anti-rabies. Rabies prevention.
Wala na tong murag indak-indak, sir?
Wala. Nasa sa Binulig Festival. That's October 2nd week.
Okay.
Opo.
Sir, mensahe na lang, di mo.
Minsahin na ako sa tanan. I hope na makabisita mo sa 25th araw ng Panabo celebration. Everyone is invited to come. It's from March 1 to March 30. Dito lang mismo sa Panabo Gym. Isa sa wala na ko na-mention, which will be part of the araw activities for the whole month, is the food park, no? Na aming food park, kung ako nagkamali, na ay mga 50 to 80 locators and naga-change na siya every week. So, makabisita mo rito, taste the products of Panabo City.
Ma-highlight po bang, let's say, banana products of Panabo?
Yes, especially katong Agri-Trade Expo namo sa first week, sir. Dito sa Agria Event Center.
Pero kaninyong food fest dito ni sa City Hall area?
Sa City Hall area, Panabo Gym Grounds. Oo.
Napalit pa ko tayo, questions? Sir Amir, ano na pa ba tayo mga nakita nga potential activities or sites na posible nga ma-appeal na to sa next season sa Davao Adventure Challenge?
Yes, sir. Actually, nahuman na mo ang site validation for Banayan Trail. Gusto na mo i-enroll sa katong season 2 sa ato ang Davao Adventure Challenge pero wala mapas. Hopefully, kung mag-season 3 ang Department of Tourism, atong i-enroll ang Banayan Trail.
Maganda po din nga trail, no? Ayan, ang Banay-Banay will be known as Murag Trail, adventure destination in Davao Oriental. Yes. And Jack, ano na pa tayo mga, aside from whitewater rafting, napamuyan activities ba gina-offer or services gina-offer?
Sa karon sir, yan kato pa lang whitewater rafting. Pero we are cooking. Inaluto na mo ning Davao City Kayak Tour. Bale, mag-kayak sa dagat, diri sa Coastal Road, to Punta Dumalag, and kanang Turtle Sanctuary in partnership with, hopefully, si Davao Light. Ginatahi na mo, and basin this year, early this year, this quarter to second quarter, mahuman na siya, makompleto na mo ang costing and everything, ma-offer na to na sa tanan. Gusto, maka-experience po o gano. Okay, more on water activity gid ni Sir Ian.
Dagat naman din siya,
yes, no? Davao City Kayak Tour.
So, saan siya cruising along the Coastal Road?
Coastal Road and Punta Dumalag sa Turtle Sanctuary. Para naapod siya i-tour sa Turtle Sanctuary and ma-educate ang atong mga guests for awareness, conservation sa atong Turtle Sanctuary.
This is something new put for Davao City. No?
Yes, sir.
Normally, when we do kayaking sa Sama o sa isla. But this time, nandiri sa mainland.
Sa mainland. Tulra. Kung diri ka mag-stay, diri mo accommodation. Kung taga diri ka, Davao.
There's something that we will look forward to kay I'm sure ma-excite na po ng mga mahilig og adventure diri sa Davao, no? O mga tourists nga gaani sa city. Okay, so before we end lang, no, kasi adun na pa yung mga madungag na mga mensahe or promotions ang atong mga guests.
Chel, ako na lang na. So, ako lagi hapong gina-invite ang tanan na mo participate ng Davao Adventure Challenge. It's a whole year program siya sa Department of Tourism Region 11. And again, whitewater rafting na promo for locals for Davao Region this March 22, and everyday open ta but regular rates ang ma-apply na. And hopefully, ma-launch na to ang kayaking tour dito sa Davao City. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Jack. Maylene?
Yes, we welcome everyone to visit Daya Farm and Adventure, a community adventure destination, support local destination, and of course, join the Davao Adventure Challenge. And reminding din na sana maka-join kayo sa first na Daya Farm and Adventure Trail Run this March 29. So thank you so much, DOT, for giving us platform to present a community adventure tourism destination. Maraming salamat po.
Sir Amir?
Please visit Banay-Banay, no? We are the gateway to the beautiful province of Davao Oriental. Ang Banay-Banay, daghay ma-offer sa inyo, gikan sa bukid, padulong sa dagat.
Thank you so much, Sir Amir. And Sir Michael?
Or nasa siguro lang maingon. Basta kato lang, bisita lang mo, March 1 to 30. Holiday, nag-request for a special non-working day by March 31. So, that's Monday man siguro. I don't know, but March 31, it's during the weekdays. So, nag-request with special non-working day, sir. So, bisita mo, ma-experience Panabo, have fun, basta Panabo, panalo.
Okay, thank you so much to our guests, of course, our mga candidates. Salamat for joining us this morning, and we'll see you again in our next episode of Pep Talks. Salamat ug mabuhay po tayo.